Instrumental, and then after, I'm Frankie Darcella. We're glad that you are here. Of course, Jill Scott will be joining us talking about her brand new CD, which is called The Light of the Sun, and her new single. Somebody make some noise. I love it. I love her new single. We're going to be talking about that and just chatting and having a real good time. Jill, first of all, let me just take this opportunity to say, wait a minute, before I even start that, how fabulous does she look? I was just saying to our audience that as huge a star as you are, huge, and that's supposed to that you would allow us to invite our friends, that I like to call my friends with the afternoon bags, and to spend this time to get this close and personal with you. So we just want to say, can I say thank you for you guys? Alright, so what we're going to do, we've got time, we're going to spend some time with you. You got a great project.
Yes.
Now, everybody in this audience knows that I sing. I don't necessarily sing, but I will sing your stuff.
I'm on that.
And I have been singing. I love your new single. We're going to talk about that coming out.
Okay.
We're going to talk about your tour.
Okay.
And I didn't tell them, but you got something great that's going to happen right here. Right? So we're going to start by playing Golden, and when we come back, then we're going to play your new single.
Okay.
Is that cool?
And
all right. All right. We are live from Lucky's. Put your hands Jill Scott, everybody! Thank you, Jill Scott, so much for...
I feel like a newscaster.
Alright, so we're going to talk about, first of all, you're doing a tour called the Block Party Tour.
Yes.
It's going to kick off in July.
Brought to you by Budweiser.
Yeah, in New York City.
Fast, taking it back.
That's right, New York City. And we're going to talk about the taking it back part, because who you got with you is just incredible.
Yes.
But then your second stop is DETRIOT. Right here in the city of Detroit, which is great. You know, when I said that, folks started running, they said, for you to tell us where the tickets are, but we know we'll be able to go to Ticketmaster.
Yes.
So, the second stop is right here in the city of Detroit. Let's talk about your brand new CD as well.
Okay, the CD is called The Light of the Sun. The intention is for it to be warm and refreshing and reinvigorating and revealing. And the intention wasn't supposed to be so many R's, but it is what it is.
It's sexy though.
It is that. It's a lot of things. There's no shadows under the light of the sun. So that's the kind of music I wanted to create. It's just very warm and very honest, and I hope you enjoy it.
We will. So far, we are absolutely loving the new single. How many people love the new single? So alive. Now we're talking about So Alive. You picked for this single Anthony Hamilton, Joe Anthony Saleh.
Anthony picked me, quite frankly. He just blessed me. I can't even begin to explain. Excuse me. He sent me the song, and I was in love with it immediately. I heard the bass line, and I was like, oh my God, I love your song, Anthony. He was like, no, it's your song. And I was like, you gonna give it to me? He said, yeah. And of course, I cried like a baby. And couldn't sing it yet. I had to wait for about a year. I held on to it for a year. I didn't have any warm, fuzzy feelings. So I had to wait for some
You are giving me so much to talk about.
I had to wait for that. And then once I had a couple of warm, fuzzy feelings, and I went on.
All right. right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the new single, So in Love. So I want you to introduce your new single with Anthony Hamilton, introduced by Jill Scott. Do you think that?
Detroit, beloved Detroit, this is Jill Scott. It's my new single called So in Love with Anthony Hamilton.
We're going to start, I just mentioned, can I give you my surprise now?
Yeah.
We just talked about the sexy Anthony Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
I am glad to introduce to you one of my dear friends who called me yesterday and said, did you say Jill Scott gonna be here? I said, yeah. And so Kim came by to say hello to you. And actually given to Jill just about a year ago and recorded it, and of course she just introduced that single. We're so glad to have Jill in our presence. It's hot, Jill, that's great. This is the plateau to the new album. That's exciting.
Thank you. It is a new beginning. Just life is good. My son is healthy. I'm healthy. My mother and father are great. I've just been really blessed. Really. I don't know if you understand. I don't understand.
When you say, and when people will say, I'm really blessed, we hear it because people will say to people casually all the time, how you doing? I'm blessed and highly favored. But when you say that, you say it as if you're speaking from your soul as well.
I am absolutely speaking from my soul. There's no doubt in my mind. It's so very clear to me how blessed and truly, truly blessed I really am. You know,
talk about your new single. We're going to get a chance to hear some snippets here. But for everybody that's listening on the air, talk about your CD.
The music is very free. I've worked with some amazing musicians. For anybody who loves music, loves live musicianship, you're going to freak out. What the bass player does, what the drummer is doing, what the keys are doing. It's just magnificent work. We're all really communicating with each other. You're going to hear a great song with me and Dougie Fresh. Just one time down, you're going to hear the song with Anthony Hamilton, So in Love. You're going to hear Eve and I, and there's a song with Paul Wall. Really incredible musician, MC out of the South, out of Houston, and a real nice guy. He's doing something he's a little uncomfortable with. I tend to pull that out of people. Right. So you're going to enjoy this. It is a story. It is beginning to end. It is not a bunch of singles, which isn't a problem. I think that's great when you can do it, but it's a full thought. And so I'm really excited for you to hear it.
Jill Scott is my guest, everybody. How awesome is that? That is great. Now, I got a text message I told you on yesterday about, it hasn't been a year ago now, when I got a phone call and said, I want you to come by the studio and listen to my CD. And listen to the whole piece, and I was just blown away. Took a number of years to get that song out. Golden Age, is it? Golden Age. And when Kim, y'all give some love to Kim who stopped by. I said, who the hell? I said, Kim, that's hot. Right?
Golden.
Yeah, Golden. And I was like, and so you are on one of the singles on Kim's CD. And I just thought,
I didn't know it was a single. Is it a single?
It's not a single.
I didn't think so.
You had it on the track
It's one of the tracks.
Yeah, it's one of the tracks there.
Yes.
Hot.
I think I was a little too aggressive to be a single.
But I told you that day, I said to you, I said, this is hot. I thought it was just amazing.
Well, I appreciate every time an artist creates music that is a full story, a complete gamut, rather than single after single after single.
And I wrote that song for my sisters, and I thought that what better way to salute our beautiful black sisters than to have Jill Scott participate on the record. And I truly thank you, and you were a blessing to me, and you were a blessing to every woman that heard that song.
Absolutely.
It's great. God bless you.
It's good to see you. You
Good to
look
see you.
well.
All the time.
The amazing Jill Scott is our guest. it and see what's happening around the metro area. So let's check in at Mike B. Bridget, what's going on?
Total traffic update.
Superbest featuring your tour.
Yes.
And it kicks off in New York City, July 28th. It's going to be here on July 30th.
Yes.
Which is the third date, which is going to be here in the city of Detroit, which is great. We always love you when you come, and thank you for making us your second stop to New York City.
My very, very, very pleasure. Thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. Yay!
Yay!
I was going to say Dougie Fresh. No, that was Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh is going to be hosting it.
Dougie Fresh is going to be hosting it. It's called the Jill Scott Block Party by Well Life. So Dougie, the incredible Dougie Fresh is going to host it. Jazz Jeff is the DJ who's going to spin it out. Big conditions is going to be recorded as well as Anthony Bremerton. So it's a block party. We're going to have a good time. We could stop. So normally we do a concert and you have to break down the stage for somebody else.
Right. So it's just going to keep going and going and going.
That's all I want. I want it to be a non-stop.
Well, great. Well, listen, for those who are listening over here, of course, we're inside the 5 o'clock traffic relief. It's being brought to you by our good friends at FACO. Jill is going to take some time and spend personally with the folks who were quite frankly blessed, I like to say, to be here at this time, at this place, at this space. Thank you so much for giving you us today. And to be this up close and personal, because I value time, and all the folks here who listen to my show and know about the mixed meditation, you know, this is one of the greatest things I can give you is me every day. And to think that with all that you've accomplished, that that's what you're giving us today when you didn't have to. So thank you so much.
It's really, really a pleasure. This has been a labor of love, and I'm very excited about sharing it with everybody. Thank you. Thank you.